Here's me before Redlands camp. Hopefully this goes well and I stay uninjured. Good luck to everybody. Okay, so this is me from after. So going into this camp, I was very nervous. This is me saying a prayer. But I was basically counting down every hour and day from the day I signed up. It was very nerve-wracking for me to come to this camp and hopefully perform well in front of these coaches. Sadly, I made the mistake of going to practice, and my coaches ran us really hard that day. So I was extremely sore. I finished practice at 11:30, took a nap for three and a half hours, woke up, got ready, and tried to stretch and prepare myself. Sadly, it didn't help because I still felt just so heavy and super sluggish throughout this entire camp. But I did my best to perform as well as I could. And this is me, we're doing warm-ups. The camp had they split us up, defense on the left side of the field, offense on the right, and this is us doing some combine drills because I guess a last-minute change was the Ivy League schools there. The coaches had requested to see us do some agility drills to see how we move. So this is us doing the same drill, and I swear we did this thing like maybe 6 times. It was exhausting. I basically conditioned twice today. Oh yeah, this is the shuttle drill, and I get burned. That guy's fast, but I was not able to move anywhere near my top speed. Like, I even got beat by this bigger guy. I was not it. I will never be going to a camp after practice, and if I have one scheduled, I just won't go or I'll sit out, because I don't know what I thought trying to go to practice and expect to compete at my full ability. So we're doing some we're doing the L drill here, just like that. It's mostly competing. We're right next to each other, just so you have an idea. You come forward, touch the first cone, get back, and then you bend, figure 8, and finish through the line. We did that one a few times, and then we moved on to this kind of like extension drill. Just keep your arm locked out, explode through your hips, take 2 steps. I was actually pretty good at this. My line was the shortest, it was just 2 of us, so right here we were doing, I don't know what this is called, but you go back, touch the 5-yard line, come back, touch that, and finish through. We did this one quite a few times, and sadly the lines were oddball, so I went by myself, which was always, really awkward. It was, all the attention's on me. I'm not racing no one. This one we raced, so he pulled someone out of line to race me, and he got me right here when we come out this last line. After that, we moved on to some bag drills. Just chop, get around the bag, and stay tight. And then we also did a ghost. This is us walking through it. Walk through the ghost. And then he's going to have us do it at full speed. Again, I felt so sore. I didn't even dip very well on this at all. I was not able to get low. I switch, you switch with the person, hold the bag, and then the next person goes. So after this, we did some more get off and redirect drills. Oh, wait, no, sorry. This is just the get off. But we also did a get off and redirect, which is right here. We also did some hoop drills, which is coming up. And after that, they called us in. We were in a huddle, which I'll show after this. You see, that's just a hoop drill, just bend. So here's just a few more drills, because we're going to get into ones here, and then I'll let you guys watch those clips, and I'll come back and continue talking. We only did 4 1-on-1s for 30 minutes, but here we go. So after the one-on-ones, I tried to go again, but they called the whistle, so I didn't get to finish my last reps. This is me talking to the Redlands D-line coach, Coach Lord. Great guy. Makes me feel very comfortable. But this is me and one of my friends talking to him. So we walked around, met some coaches, took some pictures, and that was really it. That was the end of my camp experience. It was fun, and honestly would go again, but when I feel better. This is me. The day after the Redlands camp, and after the next day's practice. So Redlands camp was yesterday night, 7:30 to 9. It was. I was super nervous, so I didn't want to get injured, but I actually had a lot of fun. I did really well. We only had 30 minutes of one-on-ones. I won four of the reps, and I also realized that I'm actually pretty slow compared to some of those guys, but at the same time it could just be that I was tired, because what I did learn is I will never be going to practice and then expect to compete at my best at a showcase camp ever again. Maybe next time I'll skip practice or at least go to the trainers after I do what my team needs me to do. But yeah, so other than that, I had a lot of fun. Very enjoyable, one-on-ones. We did some combine drills for the first hour. It was an Ivy League camp, so I guess last minute the coaches from the Ivy League schools asked if they could see us do some combine drills, so we did them. And yeah, but that just gassed me out. I basically did 2 conditionings that day because they conditioned us hard yesterday's practice, and then I went home, slept for like 2-3 hours, and then all of a sudden, boom, time for camp. I was not in top shape at all, so it was kind of scary. But other than that, I'm blessed to come out okay. I was blessed to go to that camp and perform well, and I was blessed to be able to put myself in front of coaches like that, and also talk and meet with some of the Redlands coaches who have told me that they've been watching my film and they love it. I didn't talk to any of the Ivy League schools, sadly. Well, I did talk to the coaches after, but none of the coaches who were there were coaches who've been talking to me. So it would be like, say, the head coach from Cornell who messaged me and asked to see me at a camp, but when I went to the Redlands camp that Cornell was going to be at, it wasn't the head coach, it was a different coach, so they had no idea who I was, which sucked, but I still introduced myself, made it known. But yeah, so that's the camp. I'm gonna take an Epsom salt bath, an ice bath, and hopefully recover. I did have a camp tonight. Sadly, I'm too exhausted. If I go, I'm gonna do nothing but risk an injury, maybe just do bad. It's just it won't do me any good to go to this camp feeling the way I do. I can't even put my hand in the floor correctly, and I feel heavy. So why should I go to this camp knowing that I'm not going to be able to perform at my 100%? Or as my dad says, always give 110. So I'm going to cut back on that, and I still will be going to a Laverne camp on the 14th, so it gives me a few days to recover. But yeah, I'm blessed. I'm going to take my time to recover now. So peace out.